he calls me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jimmy Hart's calling me. You know, I was slightly starstruck.
Sure.
It was flattering. And he's like, and Jimmy Hart to this day, who I've talked to him like on his birthday once or twice.
Sure.
I see him at these WrestleMania conventions.
Mm-hmm.
He's always Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
And he's a very nice guy. Hey, baby, it's Jimmy Hart. I hear you guys are doing a great job. I was talking to, he throws some names out. I was talking to this one, with your magazine down here. I'd love to have you come over and take some pictures. I'm starting this project. He always had a project.
Sure.
Whatever it was.
Well, there's XWF Wrestlicious, the one with the female wrestling.
Right. He's got the bar now in Daytona Beach. He's always been hooked up with Hulk Hogan.
Sure.
And he's very entrepreneurial.
Great musician, great songwriter.
The Gentrys.
Yeah, keep on dancing.
Right.
Yeah.
and of course his lineage to Memphis and WWE, one of the great actual managers. But Hogan wouldn't do anything without him often.
Oh, wow.
As far as
his
if you wanted to book him, he took care of him.
Yeah.
So we go over to Jimmy Hart's. I don't know if you remember the order of this. We do this photo shoot, and pretty much simultaneously, Ricky Santana gets back to us within a day or two.
Okay.
And he says, I spoke to Javica, and everything's cool. We'd love you to come.
Yeah.
We're in Humacao this Saturday night, and we'd love you to come. And I'm like, you sure? Because he sounded good. What happened was, we get to the show, and we drive, and we park around the back where the other workers parked, and we go in. We got there at 6 o'clock, and Ricky Santana's there. How you doing? Oh, I'm glad you guys came. Hey, make yourself at home here.
Yeah.
Feel at home. And all right. And I think I said, you sure, Joby? He goes, no, everything's fine. So Mike's doing his interviews with these various guys. And I'm asking if I could take some posed pictures.
Sure. And
I'm sort of schmoozing. This is fun. And Abdullah the Butcher was there.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. A legend. And so everything's honky-dory. And the show starts in its traditional hour late time. It was sort of late. I was explaining before that the people like to drink and just hang out. Nobody would complain about a late start. So the show starts. They had a nice crowd there. First match, second match, third match, whatever. Third match is a tag team match. And Ricky Santana was in the match. And everything's fine. I'm having a blast. And all of a sudden, during the match is going on, someone taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, there's no one on the floor. There was some security guys sort of milling about, like one or two guys.
Yeah.
And it was one of those guys.
Oh, wow, okay.
And he taps me, and he's speaking in Spanish, and I knew that what he said wasn't good. And what he was telling me was like, you got to get out of here.
Okay.
And I look up. First I look at him, I'm like, what's... And then out of the corner of my other eye, I see Mike, my cousin, and who's standing next to him, towering over him, is Victor Jovica. Gotcha. And Mike's got the magazine in his hand. Yeah. And as I come rushing over, I could hear Mike go, but Mr. Jovica, we covered both promotions. We're giving you, he goes, we're being fair. There's nothing favoring anybody.
Right.
And Jovica, and I'm like, hey, Mr. Jovica, hey, I'm sorry, Ricky Santana told us. He goes, fuck Ricky Santana.
Oh.
He goes, and fuck you two both. He goes, you two New York Jews, you think you could come down here and do whatever you want? He goes, this is my place.
Wow.